teacher, Ms. Tanushri Sarkar. Okay? So hope you all are doing good. You all are safe and healthy. Today we are going to learn subject EVS chapter number 3 and the topic is my family. Okay? So you all have mother, right? Yes, you do have mother. Do you have father? Yes, you do have father. Do you have sisters and brothers? Yes, you do. Does they all stay with you in your home? Yes, they do stay with you, right? So, when people who are related to each other stays in the same home are called family, okay? Now let's read. See, it's your book. Look at the book. This is your EVS book, okay? It's all about us, okay? Now quickly jump to the page number 25. This is how your chapter looks. You'll get the page number from here. This is page number 25, okay? Now read with me. People living together in the same house and who are related to each other make a family, okay? As I've explained this earlier, family can be of different sizes. There are two types of family, small and a joint family, okay? Now we will learn about the small family. Who are a small family or what is a small family, okay? A small family with only parents and children is called a nuclear family. In small family, what do we have? Look at the board. In small family, we have parents, that's our mother, father and our brothers or sisters, okay? So total there are 4 persons in the family, they all are family members. So this is called a small family, okay? Now what do we have is, we have another family which is called joint family. What is that now? Joint family is a big family where children, parents, grandparents and sometimes even uncles and aunts and cousins live together, okay? Then it is called joint family. Now have a look here. See, they are grandparents, they are parents, they are uncle and aunt, okay? And these are children. So we have so many persons in our family. When we have so many persons in our family, it is called large family, okay? Large family is also called as joint family. Okay? So when we have only 4 to 5 members in our family, it is called small family, and we have more members in our family like grandparents, parents, uncle, aunts, etc. We call it a joint family. Okay? Now turn the page, quickly turn the page, okay? Page number is 26. Now read with me, okay? Family members love each other and help each other, okay? They take care of each other in times of need. When as a family member, we always try to help our parents, okay? They love us back, we love them, okay? So as a family member, you always try to help your parents helps you back, okay? So this is the basic rule in a family. You always should help your parents and elders and do respect them, okay? Now again in that page number 26, this is how your page looks. This is page number 26, okay? Now read with me, okay? Our father's parents are our paternal grandparents. Our mother's parents are our maternal grandparents. We all have grandparents, right? So there are 2 kinds of grandparents. Have a look here, okay? There are 2 kinds of grandparents. One is paternal grandparent, another one is maternal grandparent. So first we will study about maternal grandparents. See. Okay, now we will study about maternal grandparents. Suppose this is your mother, okay? She has a father and a mother, okay? We all have parents. She has a father and a mother. That's her mother and that's her father. They are our, what do we call them? Grandparents, okay? Now what kind of grandparents are they? They are our maternal grandparents because they are the parents of our mother. Okay, so we call them maternal grandparents. Our mother has parents, right? So they are our grandparents like Nana Nani. Okay, so we call them Nana Nani and they are called as maternal grandparents. Okay, grandparents. Okay, have a look here. Now we are going to study about paternal grandparents. Who are they? Okay, see, that's your father. That's your father. He also has parents, right? He also has parents. That's his parent. So this is our father's mother. This is our father's father. Okay? What do we call them? In Hindi, we call them Dadaji and Dadiji, right? So they are parents of They are parents of our father. So what do we call them as? Paternal grandparents. They are our grandparents, right? So we call them paternal grandparents because they are the parents of our father. Remember that, okay? So therefore we call them paternal grandparents. So what we learn here is, we have two types of grandparents. One is paternal grandparents and another one is maternal grandparents, okay? Now let's move to the next part. Read with me on the same page, okay? Our aunts, uncles and their families are our extended families. The children of our uncles and aunts are our cousins, okay? In our family, most probably in a joint family, we have aunts and uncles, okay? She is our aunt. And that's our uncle, okay? They are our extended family. They are also a part of the family. So they have children. They have children. Suppose they have a boy and a girl, okay? So they are our cousins, right? Cousins are the brothers and sisters, and their parents are our uncle and aunt. When our uncle and aunt has children, okay, remember that. They are our cousins, okay? Now let's move on. Now on the same page, read with me. There is a family tree, okay? What is a family tree? A family tree shows how members of a family are related to each other. As the size of a family increases, the family tree also grows in size. See, in page number 26, we can see there's a picture. It is a tree, okay? And this picture shows how we are related to our other family members. Therefore, it is called a family tree. Now let me show on the board, okay? It's a tree. It's a tree. We have our grandparents, okay? Now we have our mother and father. They are our parents, okay? Parents. Grandparents. They are our grandparents. That's our parents, okay? That's us. And we have cousins, brothers, sister, okay? Uncle, aunt, okay? Now that's you. This is you, okay? So they are your grandparents. They are your parents. They are your brothers and sisters, and they are your uncle and aunts. So this tree basically shows the relationship of your other family members. Okay, remember that, of your other family members with you. Therefore, this is called a family tree. This is a tree which shows the relationship of each other. Okay, so therefore it is called a family tree. Now quickly jump onto the page number 27. This is how your page number 27 looks like. Okay, now we are going to learn this. Read with me, okay? Celebrations with family. We all celebrate our special occasions, festivals, birthdays, anniversaries with our family, right? So now Read with me. We celebrate festivals, birthdays and special occasions with our family members, right? We stay in the same house with our family members, so we celebrate festivals, birthdays, special occasions like weddings, anniversaries with our family members. And we also celebrate marriages, anniversaries and other special events with our family, okay? See, there's a picture. You can see a picture over here, see? That's a girl. It's her mother and brother, see? She has cake and gift in front of her, which means she is celebrating her birthday. She is about to cut the cake, right? Which means she is celebrating her birthday with her family members, right? Now read with me. We also go for picnics and visit a fair or an amusement park. We do that, right? Children usually go for picnics with their family and go for a fair or to an amusement park or to play outside, right? We play different games and have a lot of fun with our siblings and cousins, right? See, there is a picture in the same page, on the same page. The page number is 27. See, there is a picture. There is a family who are having a picnic. How do we know this is a picnic? How do we know that? Because, see, carefully, okay? Look here. Look carefully. See, there are so many trees, grasses, okay? This is an outdoor place. We have picnic where an outdoor places, right? They are sitting on a mat. There is a basket. There are a few baskets, like 2 or 3. And they are having food. So basically they are having fun. And picnic is an outdoor activity, right? So they are having a picnic over here. And on the same page you can see another picture. There is a boy and a girl. They are brothers and sisters. Okay? Behind the boy there is a tape recorder. A song is playing. They are dancing, right? So they are having fun. They are dancing, they are playing, right? Now let's move. Caring for others. Okay? Now read with me, okay? Family members love each other and help each other. We should take care of each other in times of need. See, students, what happens is we help our parents, right? We help them in getting things done, like if our mother is cooking, right? We pass them utensils or vegetables or anything she needs, or like a glass of water or bottles, right? Or when our father is working, if he needs something and he calls us, we go to them, right? We try to help them if possible. So we always should help our parents and elders, and they help us back in doing our homeworks, or they play with us, right? So we always should help our elders. Do remember that and do help them, okay? Now, read with me. We should help our elders and spend time with them. See, there is a picture on the same page. Page number 27, you have another picture. There is a grandmother and a grandfather. That's a boy. He is hugging her grandmother. He is spending time with his grandparents, okay? You always should spend your quality time with your grandparents. They'll tell you stories, funny tales, right? You gain a good experience with them. You always should spend your time with your elders and your grandparents, right? And now read with me. In our surroundings, we also find people who may not have ability to see or hear or even speak. Okay? Sometimes there are persons who are not able to see, they are blind. Okay? Who are not able to hear, they are deaf. Who are not able to speak, they are dumb. So they are actually physically handicapped people. So we should help them. They are not very normal person like us. So we are very normal, so we should help them, okay? Then if they need help, we always should help them. Some people may not have hands or legs, and now there are some persons, they do not have legs or hands. They are differently abled persons, okay? They might need help of others. So if you are around them, try to help them, okay? Without even asking anything else, try to help them, okay? We should try to support them and appreciate them for doing everything just like we do. because they are physically handicapped, they might not be able to do things which we do, right? So we should help them so that they can do their work properly, okay? So that they can live a happy life and a normal life. So if you can help anybody, do help them, okay? Now quickly turn the page. Now the page number is 28, okay? Quickly turn the page. Now read with me. Caring for pets. Some persons have pets, some students you must have pets, right? Or not everyone, but some of has. So some of us have pets living with us in our houses, okay? Where do pets live? Pets live in our houses. You can have pets like dog, cat or rabbit, okay? So now read with me. They are also a part of our family. We must take care of them because they are living with us in the same house we do, right? So they are also a part of our family. So we should help them. We should take a good care of them, okay? We must give them proper food and shelter. We must give them proper quality food which they need and a shelter. Shelter like dogs have a different house, right? So, we should provide a house, a small little house for our pets like dogs or cats. We should provide them good quality food as well, what they need, especially they eat non-veg materials. So, we should provide them foods as per their requirements, okay? They also need foods, okay? So, we should provide them quality foods as per their requirement, okay? Now what happens is, we must take them to veterinary doctor when they are ill. So, when we are ill, suppose you are ill, you are sneezing or you have cough and cold, okay? When we go to the doctors, right? For a checkup, right? So, when they are ill, what happens is, when they are ill, we go to their doctors. Our doctors and their doctors are totally different, okay? So we go to their doctors. What do we call them? We call them veterinary doctors, okay? They are the doctors who take care of cats, dogs or any other pets. They are basically animals doctors, okay? They treat animals and not human beings, okay? Now let's move on. Now read with me. The joy of sharing. There are so many people around us, right? Neighbors, friends, colleagues, family members. Some of are a part of our family, while some of are our friends and neighbors. Some are our friends, some are our neighbors, okay? Some stays with us in our family and some stays around us or next to our house or next door, right? We must be friendly and helpful towards all of them. We always should help others, right? We must be friendly. We should be good to them, okay? Do not be harsh to them. We should be always good to them and we must help them. Always, if possible, if you can help them, do help them. We must share our things with them and also share our joys and sorrows. Suppose if your friend needs a pen and you have two pens, right? You need only one pen, so give another pen to your friend. That is called helping nature. You should always help your friends, right? Suppose you do not have rubber, but they have. So they will give you one rubber. You should always share your stuffs, foods, your pens, your pencils, right? If possible, share. You should always share your joys and sorrows. Suppose you are very happy, okay? You are very happy. So share the reason of your happiness with your friends. Why you are happy? Share the reason. Suppose you are not happy, okay? Or you are sad, okay? Suppose, so share it with your family. Why are you sad? They will help you, okay? They will try to cheer you up. You might end up cheered up like, okay? Now, move to the, now on the same page, right? See. There are two children, okay? They are, what is the place? They are in the swimming pool. Okay? They are in the swimming pool and they are playing. They are actually sharing joy. They are having fun. And what is there? See, there are two kids. Okay? They are eating something. What is that? Do you know the fruit? What is this? This is watermelon. They are eating watermelon together. So they are sharing their food with each other. Okay? Now on the same page, page number 28. Now we will do this part. Read with me. Games we play. We play different types of games. Games that are played inside the house are called indoor games. Like Ludo, Carom, Chess are some indoor games. Okay? There are two kinds of games. Indoor games. And outdoor games. There are two types of games. Indoor games and outdoor games. Okay? We play indoor games. Where do we play this? In our house. Okay? This is an indoor games. We play inside the house. So what kind of indoor games are? Give me an example. Can you? Okay. So the examples are, we can play Ludo. Okay. We can play chess or carom. Ludo, chess and carom are indoor games which are played in house. So they are called indoor games. Now there is another game which is outdoor games. Okay. So games that are played outside the houses in open grounds or parks are called outdoor games. Okay. The games which you play in the playground, outside your houses or in parks, okay, they are called outdoor games. Can you name them? Yes. You play outdoor games outside your houses in an open ground, right? Name them. Football, cricket, volleyball, okay? They all are the games which we play outside our houses, right? Now quickly turn the page. It's page number 29, okay? Other means of fun and recreation. The word recreation means fun, enjoyment, okay? So what we do is, other than playing games, we may visit a fair. Fair means actually a mela, right? We may visit a fair, watch a puppet show, visit amusement parks, visit a zoo, or even play in the neighborhood park for fun and recreation. Okay? There are other means of fun, like you can go to a fair or to an amusement park or watch a puppet show, right? Or you can go to any park, neighborhood park or amusement park. There are certain pictures in which students are going to amusement park, to the fair. They are watching puppet show. Okay. Now remember. Okay. Remember, we should not only work and study hard. We should also play and have fun to keep our body and mind fresh. You have to play also, and you have to go outside also to keep your mind fresh. Okay. Now we will do the exercise part. Okay. Quickly turn to the page number 30. So the first question is question number A. A joint/nuclear family is also called a big family. So the answer is joint. Okay. Another question is, family members help/do not help each other. So family members help. And question number 3 is, we should take our pets to a veterinary doctor, cardiologist when they are ill. So the answer is veterinary doctor. We should share/not share our things with our friends and relatives. Answer is, we should always share, right? Carom is an indoor/outdoor game. Carom is an indoor game. Another question, fill in the blanks. Question number B. Okay. Our father's parents are our dash parents, grandparents, our paternal grandparents. We should try to dash differently abled people. We should support. We should give proper food and shelter to our dash, to our pets. Okay? We must share our things with our dash, with our friends. We play dash and dash games. We play indoor and outdoor games. Now, question number C. Write true and false. A lot of people live in a nuclear family. So the answer is false. We never go for picnics with family members. False. We have a lot of fun with our cousins. True. We must share our things with our friends and relatives. True. We should only play indoor games. False. Okay. Now move to the question answer part, which is question number D. So first question is, what is the difference between a joint family and a nuclear family? So the difference between a joint family and a nuclear family is a family where children, parents, grandparents and sometimes even aunts, uncles and cousins live together is called a joint family. And what is nuclear family? A family with only parents and children are called nuclear family. Now move to another question, which is, what is a family tree? A family tree shows how members of a family are related to each other. Another question is, who are differently abled people? How should we help them? The people who don't have the ability to see or hear or even speak, or they do not have hands or legs, they are called as differently abled people. Now, how should we help them? We should try to support and motivate them. We also should appreciate them for doing everything just like we do. Now move to another question. Now name some indoor games and outdoor games. Some indoor games are Ludo, chess, carom, etc. And some outdoor games are football, cricket, handball, etc. Okay. Now another question is, name some activities we do for fun and recreation. We play games, visit a fair, watch a puppet show, visit amusement parks, visit a zoo, or even we play in the neighborhood park for fun and recreation. Okay. And now move to another question, which is question number E. There is a picture. Okay. See, it's a picture, and there are 3 questions. What you have to do is, first question is, can you name the game the children are playing? See, the children are playing carom. Okay, they are playing carom over here. So the answer is carom. Another question is, what kind of game is it? Indoor or outdoors? What is carom? Indoor or outdoor? It is an indoor game. Name some other similar games. Of indoor games. Okay, which are Ludo, chess, etc. And students, you have a homework to do, which is turn to page number 31, the same page. Okay. The question number F. It is what's written over here is, with the help of an elder, prepare your own family tree on a chart paper, display it in a class. Get a chart paper, take help from your parents, okay, and prepare your own family tree and then display it in the class, okay. So we are done with this.